Defendant Donald Trump's surrender to Georgia authorities was the most high-profile booking that Georgia's ever seen, maybe most in American history. But the authorities do insist that no matter how high-profile, everyone's treated the same.
Unless someone tells me differently, we are following our normal practices. And so it doesn't matter your status. We have mugshots ready for you.
Ready for you. Now, when the sheriff said that, no other case had required this defendant's mugshot. So no one knew what would happen. It did prove true, as we all know today. But let's be clear. Some practices that are uniform in Georgia and the federal case are enduring, but this legal process also is drawing much needed scrutiny on other areas that are not uniform or fair. Take the cash bond system, which we just casually refer to. We mentioned the numbers. It quite brazenly makes money a condition of freedom. And that discriminates against the majority of Americans who can't come up with hundreds of thousands of dollars just because they get accused of something. We talk a lot about racism. That is just unfair to everyone who doesn't have that kind of money, which is most people. Or take the treatment of defendants and others held in jails, like this notorious Fulton County jail known as Rice Street. It is what we saw on the footage and in the turn-in process, the surrender process last night. But did you know how much it has been condemned for? Inhumane conditions, outright criminal allegations, 15 inmates dying at the jail last year, 7 so far this year alone.
A 19-year-old woman has died after being in the Fulton County jail for 3 months.
Fulton County reaches a settlement with the family of the inmate who died while still in custody. Private autopsy says that Thompson's body was covered with sores and bites from bed bugs.
Another inmate has died at the Fulton County jail.
Conditions made even worse because some of the jail sections cannot be used.
So crowded, many are sleeping in public areas.
We saw cell doors off hinges, water from leaks, and other things we will not put on this broadcast.
Shouldn't this be investigated or something be done? Well, the current Justice Department has already responded, opening a wide-ranging federal civil rights probe into the allegations of inmate abuse, neglect, and those conditions. They're so bad that this is, as we just showed you, well known and discussed locally there in Atlanta. Others have weighed in, legal experts, journalists, artists picking up the pressure. Take the Atlanta artists Killer Mike and Lotto, who've called out the jail.
Still an underground king, and that's where you bun. Locked in like Rice Street without a bun.
Fresh out of Rice Street, shout out Auntie G, Key. I ain't do it. Free me, free the real behind the wall. They won't even let me make a call.
The clear point there is Rice Street, what it represents and its alleged abuses are known in these communities, known by people who have to deal with it, even if others only kind of selectively have to pay attention to this, or when we're in this surreal moment of a former president's booking. Now, he was in and out of the jail in minutes. Many pretrial defendants have a very different experience. Consider 3,000 inmates are detained there right now. It's over capacity. The poor and black and brown people are overrepresented. And most importantly, about half, 45%, are presumed innocent, but unlike all these people who had the money to walk on bond, they're stuck in there before trial. The jail also was where we saw rapper Jeffrey Williams, Young Thug, held. I mentioned this earlier in a comparison to Trump, and we covered this before Trump was ever indicted there. We covered it months ago. This is an individual who's legally presumed innocent, who faces the same type of RICO charges as Trump. He's now moved from Rice Street to a different jail, but has continued to be stuck there without bond because, unlike some of these other more affluent defendants who are complaining about even their quick bookings, this RICO defendant was not allowed out before trial at all.